Is there a certain plane that you really wanted and through hours and hours of grinding and losing 2 premium planes? Did you get it just to find that you know nothing about that plane? Chances are that you tried it once, got shot, died, and now you think that this plane is the worst. Sometimes it feels like the game is rigged. I mean, it probably is, but if it isn't, then maybe you need help from your amateur YouTuber. Flightless Boy here, and welcome to my generic plane review, where I go through almost all the planes that I can put my dirty, sweaty, and fat hands on. Today, we will be looking at the CR.42 from the Italian tech tree. Let's get the show on the road, shall we? First, let me go into some history. The CR.42 was a pre-war plane designed and created by the Italian company Fiat, who designed the plane to be a successor to the CR.32, in which many ways it was. It was more agile, faster, and more powerful than its predecessor, in which even the RAF commented on its maneuverability and strength in combat. It was the last of the Fiat biplanes to enter service in May 1939. By 1940, the time that Italy had entered the war, around 300 CR.42s had been made and were used in defense of the Italian cities and bases. By the end of 1940, however, it had been in multiple fronts including Britain, France, Malta, Northern Africa, and Greece. By the end of the war, they were being used in the Eastern Front, Iraq, and the Italian mainland. By 1943, Italy had surrendered, and in which the CR.42 was remade into a trainer of sorts. But some were reused by the shrinking German Air Force to perform ground attacks. It's most well known for being the last biplane to get an air kill. It was used by Italy, Nazi Germany, Croatia, Belgium, Hungary, Sweden, Spain, and Britain. Currently, 3 original planes survive, with those being MM5701 in London's Air Museum, 2542-J11 being restored in Duxford, and his brother, 2543-J11 in a Swedish Air Force Museum in a place that I cannot pronounce. After that history lesson, in which you hopefully haven't left yet, let me go to some stats. Its crew is 1. Its length was 8.25 meters. Its upper wingspan was 9.7 meters. Its lower wingspan was 6.5 meters. Its height was 35.85 meters. Let's switch out with some in-game stats. Unupgraded, its max speed in arcade battles is 413. However, in realistic battles, it's 402. Its max altitude is 8,500. Its turn time in arcade is 20.0 seconds, while in realistic it's 20.6 seconds. Its rate of climb in an arcade is 4.2, while in realistic it's about the same. Its takeoff run is 294. However, upgraded, its max speed in arcade is 447, while in realistic battle it's 429. Its max altitude is the same, however its turn time in arcade is 18.5, while in realistic it's 19.2. Its rate of climb in arcade is 21.1, while in realistic battle is 17.2. While takeoff run is exactly the same. After stats, we should do some pros and cons. Remember, this doesn't really affect my opinion, but it may sway a bit in judgment. Pros: high speed for biplane. It's pretty fast for its tier and rank. Good ammunition count. It has a lot of rounds that you can just load onto planes. I know that from experience because I suck at aiming. Maneuverability is sufficient to outturn nearly all non-biplane opponents, except for like maybe Spitfires or Japanese planes. Well armed for a biplane, which is surprising because most biplanes, except for maybe like Gladiator, it has a lot of strength towards that. I'm about to use heavy amounts of incendiary ammo, which is good because it tears apart planes. And now for cons. Poor energy retention. If you are in a turn fight, you might lose a lot of energy pretty quickly, especially for its rating. It's pretty poor, but it is expected for its rank. Lightly armed compared to most of its opposition it's faced with, so even some higher tier biplanes such as American or British ones, I know that they're definitely a lot more well powered compared to the CR.42. No options for striking heavy targets. This is expected for lower tiers, it seems, but the CR.42 does not do well with pillboxes or heavy tanks because it doesn't have the munitions to do so. So I say stay clear of that. Turn rate is worse than most biplanes. It is good, but it isn't the best. It could be easily outrun by, like I've said before, Japanese or British biplanes. Poor armor protection, this one's pretty self-explanatory. And flimsy wings, this is for all biplanes as well. Most biplanes have very flimsy wings, but I see this a lot more in the CR.42. But that could be just me. Nearing the end of our video, I know that this wouldn't be a final review without my final thoughts. The CR.42 is a good beginner plane, and a great premium plane. Now I got the special premium version for free, and I've tried both. I forgot to say that they both managed to hold up pretty well. Besides the obvious grinding difference, and the fact that the premium one has all the upgrades to begin with. Nearing the end of our video, I know that this wouldn't be a review without my final thoughts. The CR.42 is a good beginner plane and a great premium plane, especially for people who are starting out the Italian tree. Now I got the special premium plane for free due to low plane numbers in the Italian side. I tried both and I forgot to say that they both managed to hold up pretty well. Besides the obvious grinding difference and the premium one having all upgrades and better ammo to choose from, there isn't very much difference that I can see from, but I could be wrong. Even the non-premium one does pretty well, and I think this plane is a good start to the Italian tree, with it being able to take on quite a lot of damage and give out hurt just as equally. It isn't the best biplane out there, there is better alternatives, but that doesn't tarnish its reputation as a deadly plane in the air. Okay, that's a lot of talk, and I'm glad you sticked around, hopefully, to hear my advice, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a lot. I wish you to have a great day, online and offline. Until next time.